This is Wari's. We first met him during a community outreach in Adaoribo, a small village in Oyo State, Nigeria. Like many children, Wari's once dreamed of running, playing, and exploring the world around him. But very early in life, an illness changed the course of his journey. The illness left him unable to walk, without access to mobility support like a wheelchair. Even the simplest movement became a daily battle. Sometimes, Wari's had to drag himself across the dusty ground just to move from one place to another. Imagine the strength that requires. Imagine the courage it takes to face each day like that. School became difficult, not because Wari's lacked intelligence, but because when a child carries physical challenges alone for too long, the weight can begin to affect confidence, hope, and belonging. Discouragement slowly began to surround him, and the future started to feel uncertain. But sometimes, the turning point in a life begins with a simple encounter. One day, during our outreach in Adaoribo, our team from The Voice met Wari's, and we saw something powerful. Not just a child facing difficulty, we saw resilience. We saw a young life filled with untapped potential, waiting for someone to believe. Through the compassion of caregivers, mentors, generous donors, and mission partners, something beautiful began to happen. Wari's was enrolled in a boarding school where he could receive structured education, care, and mentorship. And slowly his story began to change. The boy who once struggled academically is now improving steadily. Recently, Wari's proudly shared his chemistry result. It was above average.
Wari's coming back from school and his CA in chemistry was very good. I mean, Wari's is kilogram.
12 over 20.
12 over 20 is not bad. Not bad.
Yes.
Wari's is trying.
For many children, that might feel like a small achievement. But for Wari's, it was a powerful declaration. A declaration that said, I am capable. Today, Wari's is growing in ways that go far beyond the classroom. He takes better care of himself. He's building stronger friendships. He's learning to believe in his future again. And you can see clearly in his smile, a smile that reflects dignity, courage, and hope. Wari's story reminds us of something deeply important. When individuals with special abilities are surrounded by believing communities, their future begins to open. When caregivers remain faithful, when mentors show up consistently, when donors invest in possibility, and when partners join the mission, lives change. At The Voice, we believe every individual carries a song inside them, a purpose waiting to be discovered, nurtured, and celebrated. But many are still waiting for someone to believe in them. Someone like you. You can become a mentor, partner with our programs, support education for children like Wari's, or make a donation that helps open doors of opportunity. Because when one life is lifted, the whole community rises. And somewhere right now, another child is waiting for someone to believe.